Good morning. I look absolutely insane. You know from the top, my hair looks crazy. I have it pulled back so I can straighten it and fix it real quick. But, what are you doing? You already know from the title, I want to take you through a day in my life of being a nursing student. This is just my second week. We haven't had to go to the school for anything yet. Well, we had to go to get our ID picture taken, but other than that, we haven't had to go to the school. And they have it fairly well structured out to where we do the same thing the same days every week. I already have my entire semester calendar. So it is almost 9 o'clock this morning. I just virtual learning thing. And for when I film, since I face out toward my room now, I always make my bed, pick up anything, hang up clothes, because we're really bad about just throwing the hang clothes on this bench and dealing with it later. But I make my bed up relatively quick. My desk and all that is right here. James and my stepdad were sitting at this desk to figure out Ellie's video baby monitor last night. Whole different story. But the first thing we're going to do now that our room is fixed up and I got dressed, I just threw on leggings and a t-shirt. Nothing spectacular. We are going to straighten our hair out and get it pulled back, situated a little bit, and then we're going to throw on just a little bit of makeup. I don't wear that much for class, but I like to have on a little bit because it never fails that I have to turn on my camera at some point and I don't want to look like a crackhead. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Clean up and do our hair and get a little makeup on. I'll be back whenever that's done. Okay, I put myself together a little bit. I did an awkward eyebrow, some tinted moisturizer, and some bronzer. No mascara, nothing hardcore. And now what we're gonna do is get some coffee. I've been trying to do really good about only drinking 1 cup, and I'm about halfway through this one, and I just know that's not enough. So we're gonna get a refill. I'm using the Starbucks caramel macchiato iced espresso. Skinny, apparently. Skinny. And I have a new water jug. This is what I had left last night. So I'm going to quickly rinse it out, wash it, and then refill it. Because once I get done with this coffee, I'm going to drink water for the rest of the day. It also feels relatively important to tell you guys that I check my planner the night before, like before I go to sleep. I go ahead and recheck my planner to make sure I have everything in order and that I'm not about to miss a lecture. So I'm just going to sit my coffee. I just now discovered Bella, what is her name? Bella Fiore. So that's cool. Got that done. And like I said, I always come over here and check my planner. Wow. I always come over here and check my planner. Hang on. Get up. Sorry, today is the first day I'm gonna try to have Lulu in here. Normally I hate it, but she's still so very immature that she's not trusted out on her own. And she's very high energy. She's a mix of 2 working dogs, so like she's just very high energy all the time. But we're gonna try to keep her on the bed with her favorite toy and see how that goes. It is only a 2-hour lecture. Okay, so today is Wednesday the 20th. This is yesterday, and I do go through with the same colored pen and just add on other things that I realized I had to do throughout the day. So today, from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m., I have a lecture on dosage calculations, which is, I suck at math, so I hope that works out for me. And then I have a virtual lab from 1 to 3:30 on basic assessment. And there's a video and a quiz, and then I need to practice basic assessment. And then I'm already going to add something because I had to order a PPE kit from the bookstore that wasn't available when I ordered my books. I'm not saying that they kind of already pissed me off, the college. I'm just saying the nursing program was very gung-ho and told us to order our books at the beginning of December as soon as we found out we were accepted and got our orientation letter that day to go order our books. And I did, and this PPE kit wasn't even on the bookstore because we were having to do everything virtually. So that just slightly pissed me off. And then we're 2 weeks into school and they're talking about this PPE kit. And I'm like, what PPE kit? And they're like, you need to order it. And it was $105. But other than that, we're doing great. So I'm just checking my school email like I do every morning because I have four instructors, but I have one specific that I am in a smaller group that is just for her. So I check my email every day because all 4 of these instructors send emails constantly. So my school, or well, my instructors, I guess would be a better way to say it, they tend to use Blackboard Collaborate, and Blackboard's just through the college, and then they also use Microsoft Teams. I prefer Microsoft Teams just because I'm more comfortable with it, but you know, I got off track. I was trying to tell you I'm writing about this PPE kit because I ordered it for curbside pickup, and it is ready. So I have to drive out to the college, which lucky for me, it's only like 15-20 minutes away from me. When I get out and done with all this stuff, I have to go pick that up. So I've reviewed my planner. I made sure I'm rolling. Here are some notes I took yesterday. There's like 5,000 pages of them. But now we're going to flip to a new sheet. Yesterday during the lecture, because everything is online, we don't know who else is in the program really. Like, we don't get to meet them until way later, just from COVID and everything being virtual right now. So somebody had mentioned in lecture yesterday, because it's basically a Zoom call, if we could join like a Facebook group and make a Facebook group to, you know, be able to communicate and ask questions without having to email the instructors constantly, because I know personally I've had to email my little one person like 15 times over stupid things that I'm just, sometimes when you're so stressed you just miss basic common sense things. And for some reason, as if my plate was not full enough between work, school, Ellie, James, my dog, my house, YouTube, everything that is on my plate, for some reason in my head I was like, oh, I'll do that. I'll be the administrator of that. I'll be the one to have to like post important shit and try to answer as many questions. And I don't know why I decided to do that. But I did. I feel like it's going to be really good to be able to ask questions and bounce ideas off of each other, and you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But also, my class starts in 20 minutes, so I like to log on to whatever video program they're using about 10-15 minutes early, just so I can make sure I'm set up and everything's rolling. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna get all my stuff set up, and I will probably try to take a clip of me doing my lecture in my lab and all that, and then we'll talk to you later. I say we because I mean me and Lulu. Look how precious. She's so big. She has gotten huge. Okay.
Two more things that we're going to put. We're going to put our order, or put our available, so what we have on.
So I just ran into the kitchen and I got a couple string cheeses and
you
some
can write this however
black olives.
You're comfortable with it. I like to write everything in the order of those
awesome
questions.
Breakfast, so I'm going to
that we
snack
talked
on
about
this.
in the
We're
beginning,
doing
because that
dosage
helps me make
calculation.
sure I'm not leaving anything out. So even if
We're
I
about
have
halfway
weight,
through. Okay. It is almost 12 o'clock now. She actually ended, sorry, my printer. She actually ended our lecture is supposed to be from 10 to 12, and like I said, I normally try to get on whatever video thing we're using, whether it's on Blackboard or on Microsoft Teams. My heat just turned on, I'm sorry. I normally try to get on there a couple minutes early every day. So I have about an hour until my lab, and the way it's set up right now is my lecture is live, but it is not mandatory. They record it in case you have to work or something, because most of us that are in nursing school in our 20s or older, and we have school, we have work, a lot of us have kids, I know for sure, and so they record the live lecture so that if you have to work or something, you can watch it later in the day. But I always like to do the live so that I can ask questions as I think of them. They have it scheduled from 1 to 3:30, but it's completely on your own. There is no instructor. It is not live. You do it when you can, but they recommend, like, they put a recommended time in it, like 1 to 3:30. It's going to take about 2.5 hours to do it. And whilst I am home alone, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to run through and just organize this stuff really quickly, and then we're going to take Lulu out and get something to eat. I brought my olives in here really thinking I was wanting to snack on them, and I did not even open them. So there's that. And later, when I'm either going to see if my mom wants to come over when she gets off so that I can run through everything. Like I said, she is a nurse. And I want to run through my medication administration and my assessment, my physical assessment. I want to run through them with her because obviously she knows. And just practice before I have a check-off. Simulations are not graded. Check-offs are graded. If you fail a check-off, you have one more attempt to pass it. And if you don't pass it, you fail. And you fail out of nursing school. So they're really important. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to watch my video. I'm going to watch this 4-minute video, and then I'm going to go take Lulu out, and I need to lay something out for dinner too. Okay, so it's been like 20 minutes. I did not do any of the stuff I just said I was about to do, but I didn't do it because one of the girls that is in my class on my Facebook page, she messaged me privately on Facebook, and I don't know what I'm doing either, but I sort of took on that responsibility when I decided to be the one that made that Facebook page. And she was asking, she was really confused on how to find something, because like I said, our program is split across like 4 different websites. There's 4, well, hello, half good lighting. There's 4 to 5 different instructors, and like, it's not the school's fault. It's just COVID has destroyed everything. Come here, baby. So she called and she was trying to like ask specific question, because sometimes it's easier to just do it in person. So I've been on a Facebook video call with her. I'm gonna take Lulu out real quick, let her pee, and then we're gonna find something for lunch. I'm gonna get Lulu's lunch going, and I'm gonna lay out something for dinner. And I'm just going to kind of chill and take a break for a minute. And like I said, that 1 to 3:30 lab is just their recommendation. You don't have to do it at that time. So I'm just going to take my time, breathe for a minute, and then we're going to go back in and do our lab. And then, like I said, I have to go to the bookstore. And then Ellie will be home, and I got to make dinner and be on my mommy shit. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock. And we are leaving the Hizzy house. I was gonna do it when I got done with all my classes and labs and homework for the day, but I'm scared that the bookstore will be closed. So I look like a hood rat. I'm wearing a ratty ass band t-shirt, some ratty ass leggings that have paint all over them, and I've got to show you the coolest fucking Vans you will have ever seen in your life. But we're going to run to the bookstore and get my PPE kit. I'll probably show you guys what it is. And it's trash day, so I'm trying not to take my trash cans. And James is at work, and he asked if I didn't care when I went out if I would bring him something to drink. So we's gonna do that too. And very quickly, the TikTok and Sarah, sorry, my stuff. Oh, I need to bring my stethoscope back in. Sarah Ray Vargas is like literally hands down my favorite YouTuber, has been for a couple of years now. She's coffee addicted just like me, and she was talking about how you can go to like any place that has espresso shots. I need to go on the Parkway. You can go to any place that has espresso shots, like McDonald's can do it, Starbucks, Dunkin', obviously, but I'm gonna have to go to McDonald's. And you ask for 2 to 3 espresso shots over ice in a large cup, and then you can put a Premier protein shake in it, and it's supposed to be like a delightful coffee drink and a good way to get your protein. So we're also gonna stop and get this when we get James's drink, and hopefully it's pretty good. So that's what we're doing. I'm in the middle of doing my lab. I just got done with the last of the videos. So now all I have to do is basic assessment quiz in Prep U. This is Prep U. It is 4 o'clock or so now, and this is what I have left of the Premier Protein caramel shake with 2 espresso shots in it. It's really good, but it I don't know. It could be sweeter, but it's alright. And it's not very coffee-like. You can tell it's coffee, but it could definitely stand to have another espresso shot in it. What else is this supposed to... My dog ruined my bed. The PPE kit I had to go pick up was all the exact same stuff I had, just different brands. And then I went through and filled out my PowerPoint that I printed off earlier. And yeah, I printed off the performance assessment guide for my basic assessment. I'm gonna sneeze. And for my medication administration, my mom gets off at 6 o'clock, and she offered, no, she didn't. I asked her if she could maybe come over so that I could practice on her. I plan on practicing, especially the assessment with James, do one on Ellie and do one on my mom. But, and I'm just going to hand them this and have them, go down the list of what I've done, what I've not done. And that hopefully it will get me more confident. I've also picked up 2 days this week at work because I am PRN. I was going to be losing my insurance, and I was very concerned about it. Called HR, and I can keep my insurance as long as I work 30 hours every 2 weeks. So basically I need to work 2 8-hour shifts a week. So I picked up my shifts for this week. Everything's Gucci gang. I'm going to take this quiz, and then I'm going to really quickly throw shit. I'm going to quickly run through my day on my planner. We did our lecture this morning. We did our virtual lab. I'm about to be done. We're about to do the basic assessment practice. I picked up my kit. I have filmed. I'm going to edit later. And I did my simulation orientation. So tomorrow, and I always make sure throughout the day to look at my planner for that day and the next day in case I need to add something, in case I need to get up at a different time, just to have like a reference of what's happening tomorrow. And actually tomorrow I have no lectures or labs to do. So it's just kind of like a homework day, study day, a practice my skills day. And I work at 2 o'clock. Plus, tomorrow we get paid. Well, James gets paid tomorrow. I get paid on Friday, which means I'm going to have to run and do bills. Now, Friday is going to be hectic because I have my simulation at 9 a.m. I work 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And I have a doctor's appointment at 1 p.m. So I'm going to be in scrubs basically the whole day. I'm going to have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and be like completely ready to go. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow on my way to work or my way home from work. I'm going to have to stop and clean out my car, vacuum it, just because I'm going to have to put my lab kit in my car and I don't want my car to be gross. So that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I'm about to take my lab test, and once it's not even due until the 25th, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because I've just done all that lab and all the videos and it's fresh in my head. So I'm gonna do this test and just clean up a little bit from the whole school day. I'm gonna go fold some laundry, and then once everyone starts rolling home in about an hour or so, I'll start doing my practice, make dinner, and then bathe, and it's on to the next day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am thinking about doing, I know I vlog a lot as it is, but I'm kind of thinking about doing like personal life vlogs and then like day in the life of a nursing student kind of thing, like to separate them a little bit more, because obviously my channel has not always been a nursing school student, future nurse, whatever you want to call it, channel. I started out as a beauty channel and like a mom and home channel. So I don't know. Did you guys find this video interesting? Are you a nursing student? Let me know down below, or just say, hey, I love getting to hear from you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna get off here and stop rambling. I really am gonna go now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up down below if you did, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.